Ladies and gentlemen, digital investors, welcome back to another video where we cover everything that is going on inside of the crypto space. I got a real good video for you guys today. We have a lot to go over, just a lot of different pieces, kind of an overall market update on everything that is going on. If you guys are frequent viewers of the show, or you would like to show some support, you appreciate this type of content, please tap the like button, as it does help a ton to push this video in the YouTube algorithm. And if you're trying to stay on top of everything that is going on in crypto, then make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified every time I put out an upload. So we're going to go over the billionaires. We have Stephen Cohen, now a fan of the crypto industry after previously doubting it. And we also have Ray Dalio, who spoke a few days ago talking about crypto and warns what governments will do if Bitcoin becomes really successful. So we'll see what these big brains think. We also have some good PayPal news regarding the UK. We'll go over some Cardano stuff, some levels to watch for, and some ecosystem things happening on Cardano. We also have an announcement for vechain and a ton of other stuff. So we're going to hop right into it. Before we do, I wanted to quickly let you guys know what's going on inside of the Patreon. So we do have another video up where we go over another project coming to the Singularity Night ecosystem. And of course, you guys probably already know this, but if you don't, make sure you check out this video right here where we go over top 3 altcoins with super small market caps that look like they are ready to rise again. Ever since our recent crypto market sell-off, a lot of really great coins have went on the super cheap, and they are starting to look a lot more juicy, starting to wake up some more. So if you want to see what I'm currently getting into along with my portfolio, what I'm buying and selling, and just how I'm overall positioning myself inside of crypto, and you also want to join a community of others doing the exact same, then check out the Patreon. It is the first link in the description. And today, the video going into the Patreon is just an overall in-depth market update where I'll be giving all of my thoughts on where we are currently, including an update on some upcoming projects that haven't even came out yet. They are set to IDO, and they honestly just look really, really good. So if you feel like you'd benefit from any of that and you want to just join our community, check out the first link in the description and it will take you to the Patreon. With that said, guys, let's hop in. First thing to go over, this came out yesterday. AMC confirms plan to accept the Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. So obviously AMC is this movie theater. Maybe you guys have been, maybe you guys haven't. Actually near me, all we really have is AMC. So it's kind of cool to see a business that, you know, I've been to before, and they'll be accepting crypto. I think I said this last time, I definitely won't be spending my crypto on a movie, but I think this is good for adoption. But if I'm going to see a movie, you guys already know I'm going to give them that slow, dead US dollars. Definitely not handing over my crypto to watch a movie. They have over 10,000, or they say 950 theaters and 10,500 screens globally. The CEO, Adam Aaron, said on Twitter that cryptocurrency enthusiasts, you likely know AMC Theaters has announced we will accept Bitcoin for online tickets and concession payments by the end of year 2021. I can confirm today that when we do so, we will also expect that we similarly will accept Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. So pretty cool stuff. It won't be just Bitcoin, but rather a handful of some pretty popular crypto assets. I'm sure they're going to make some sales on this, and I think it's going to be really cool to see how all this plays out, but just helps to feed into that crypto adoption. Now, let's also hop in to what the billionaires are thinking. We'll go over Ray Dalio first, and then we'll go over Steve Cohen here really quick. So anyways, Ray Dalio basically made some statements on what he thinks would happen to Bitcoin if it got really successful. How would governments react? So let's just hop right into what he says. If you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure you tap the like button. And he says the governments don't want to see it being Bitcoin be successful. I think regulation at the end of the day, if Bitcoin really is successful, they'll try to kill it. And I think they will kill it because they have ways of killing it. So a bit vague there. I think he's basically saying that they'll kill it through regulation if they really feel threatened by it. Dalio remains diversified and thinks it's worth considering all alternatives to cash, such as gold. He notes that his current allocation into Bitcoin is a small percentage of what he holds in gold, and he stresses the importance of diversification and securing wealth through assets with intrinsic value to hedge against inflationary monetary policy. He says, with a fiat monetary system, where is your hard money? That's the question. And however you go after it, I think that's the question that needs to be answered. And his remarks come as Congress grapples with crypto regulation in order to increase government oversight within digital asset markets, right? What hard money do you have in the fiat monetary system? It is clearly not fiat, right? So if you're not going to get exposure to gold and silver, if precious metals isn't really your game, cryptocurrencies seem to be that option. And of course, we're seeing those cryptos grow in popularity because they're making much greater gains than gold and silver currently are, right? I'm pretty sure gold, we still haven't even pierced through our old all-time highs yet. And while I've remained very bullish on gold and very bullish on silver, and I'm glad to be, I don't know if you'd say, I guess a holdler of precious metals, I am definitely much happier in crypto because of the returns I'm getting. And I know at some point, we're probably gonna have astronomical returns on gold and silver, but as of right now, crypto is definitely my focus. Let me know, for any of you guys who are in crypto and into precious metals, how do you balance the two, and what are you more heavy in right now? I think after this bull run, I will definitely get into precious metals a lot more heavy. I just think there's so much opportunity in crypto that I want as much money as I can afford to lose parked in this market as possible. So now moving on to Steve Cohen, now a fan of the crypto industry after previously doubting it, right? They were all doubting it not too long ago. So Cohen says it was his crypto maniac son who convinced him to investigate the industry further. He has since spent a number of months meeting informed people and learning about the technology and its possibilities as best as he could. He said, once I decided there were opportunities and that I thought this space could be like the internet, it could be incredibly transformational, I was not going to miss it. His family office has allocated $50 million towards metaverse development company Recur, which I thought was pretty interesting, right? Not towards a specific DeFi coin, or, usually we see these guys either getting into the traditional Bitcoin or maybe some type of DeFi fund, but to see them investing in a metaverse development company, that's definitely a little bit different than what we're used to seeing on the regular, and especially when we're looking at a figure like $50 million. It's quite a bit of money. So interestingly, Cohen's interests are in the cryptocurrency industry as a whole rather than any particular token. In fact, he outright dismisses the very first one. He says, I don't care about Bitcoin. I care more about the technology behind the blockchain and how transformational it is and how disruptive it could be. So very interesting that one of their biggest investment, or I don't know if it's their biggest, but $50 million into a metaverse development company. Now, why, right? Why would you probably park your money into something that has to do with the metaverse over Bitcoin? I don't know, maybe because the gains are going to be times 100 rather than times 5, times 10. If you guys want to learn more about the metaverse and what's going on in that section of the market, we're covering it a ton in the Patreon, so make sure you check that out. Now, PayPal is leading the bull market. PayPal with Elon Musk, with his new little Floki dog, guys. It's starting to get crazy again. We even had Jack Dorsey tweet out crypto, and then Elon Musk replying saying, oh, crypto's my safe word too. I mean, these guys are definitely starting to talk about again, and we have a lot. We've been looking at on-chain data, and we're seeing some really good signs on the on-chain data. So PayPal completes crypto trading rollout for UK customers. PayPal's Bitcoin trading services are now fully available in the United Kingdom after the payments giant began rolling out services last month. So really cool stuff. Customers can trade major cryptos being Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. They say the move marks the first expansion of PayPal's cryptocurrency services beyond the United States. Remember, this just started in the United States, and we see so many different companies where they start in one area. And people say, why? How come they're starting in just that area? Why don't they roll it out to me? How come I can't have it? And that's because it's just not smart business. If you don't know whether something is going to flip or flop, you're not going to roll it out globally. So clearly, PayPal rolled it out to the US. Now they see the US is doing pretty good. Now they're rolling it out to the UK because they already had success in the US, right? And it's like, you just want to go slow. You just want to refine it. So while some people, might feel like they're left out or something like that, some people, maybe you only have PayPal, or PayPal's an easy way to acquire crypto for you and you're kind of just waiting. It's just the normal way things go. I definitely wouldn't be waiting for PayPal to come out with your favorite crypto to buy from there. I would just try to find a different way to get your hands on some cryptocurrency. But clearly things are looking good in the US. Now we're having it roll out in the UK. I'm sure we'll have it roll out to more and more and more places as time goes on, right? We know crypto isn't going anywhere, and these guys are diving head in. Cardano, eyeing another breakout. We have Vandepop saying that there are some key levels to watch and gives a bit of an analysis on Cardano. So with all the recent updates around Cardano, I figured why not just take a look at what to keep our eyes on. So Cardano has been one of the strongest movers this past month after the crash in May and the consolidation afterward. Since August, it has been rallying up towards a new all-time high, so you should be expecting another breakout to be happening after such a big run. Rather, should you be expecting another breakout to happen after such a big run? The analyst says that a new impulse wave for Cardano is only likely to begin after a period where the price moves sideways. And we're kind of moving sideways, right? Crypto price on Cardano or ADA has been mainly sideways, pretty much range bound. Been getting some choppy action up, down, 250, 270. Seems sideways enough. He says, I think that if you're seeing a valuation of $100 billion of Cardano at this stage, it doesn't make sense to expect the breakout to be happening at the actual event, given that the actual event was already priced in. He says the very important support level is at around the $2 price, where an impulse wave is likely to begin after a consolidation phase. From here to $2, I think you can just dollar cost average, and then you're getting ready to watch the new impulse wave, so after every big move, we'll be having some sort of consolidation. If we break beneath the final level that Cardano has to hold on to, it's the level around 36 Satoshis or $1.72. If that level breaks, I think the overall impulse wave is gone. So in these regions, you'll be looking to buy Cardano, or at least look to accumulate that position if you're interested in getting some Cardano. If we drop beneath 36 sats or $1.72, I think you may want to be out. Now, why would you want to be out? For those of you who are like, well, why would we be out? Why not just hodl? Because dropping below that level would probably invalidate the bullish market structure. If we don't have a bullish market structure, people are going to be getting out of the markets, traders are going to be out, shorts are going to start opening up. So we definitely don't want to drop below certain levels that will make market participants start to become bearish on the ADA asset. But it looks like as long as we stay above $1.72, consolidate, move higher, we have some good price action coming up for ADA. Also, we have ADA Lend, new wave of DeFi loans on Cardano. So we do have the Cardano ecosystem really opening up. Here we have ADA Lend. ADA Lend is building a scalable and decentralized lending protocol on Cardano governed by the community. The ADA Lend protocol will power foundational, the new wave of flexible financial markets by providing a layer for instant loan approval, automated collateral, trustless custody, and liquidity. So pretty cool stuff. Also, scrolling through Twitter, came across this coming from Sunny Lou vechain, who is retweeting it, but we have from the vechain Foundation, Deloitte's global blockchain CTO, Antonio Senatore, is joining vechain as interim steering committee member. This further boosts the credibility of vechain Thor as the leading enterprise-grade smart contract public blockchain ecosystem. So really cool stuff, getting a CTO from Deloitte, and he was the head of the Deloitte EMEA blockchain lab. vechain is just an absolute monster. I'm still so excited to see what vechain has for us in store from now until the end of the year. We also have Hedera Hashgraph. Of course, HBAR has been on an absolute rip the past few days, and they put out this announcement just a few days ago. They say Hashgraph recently received validation from the UCL for having the lowest energy consumption compared with Algorand, Cardano, ETH 2.0, Polkadot, and Tezos. So that's some pretty crazy stuff, right? I mean, Algo, Cardano, Polkadot, Tezos, they're definitely not shit coins. So to see Hashgraph, having even lower energy consumption compared to them, that's pretty important. And while people may not value that right now, if we just look a little bit into the future, we could probably see that things that consume very little energy, cryptocurrencies that are considered green, those are probably going to be very sought after, okay? We want to kind of look ahead of the crowd a little bit, look ahead of the masses. Where are people not looking? Right now, nobody really cares about green cryptocurrencies, but I'm telling you guys my opinion. I think at some point in the future they will, and I think we're kind of already seeing that when we saw that stuff with Elon Musk and about how they want green Bitcoin. They want Bitcoin that's been mined through good energy practices. So it's starting to come around. If you open your eyes, you can see what is starting to happen. Our fear and greed index today is sitting at neutral at 48. So I guess we could say the market overall, at least retail market overall, is just a little bit unsure, right? They're neutral. not fearful, not greedy. Yesterday they were fearful. Or actually, yesterday we have neutral as well, but last week we had fear. I think a few days before that we had extreme fear. I could probably just check on one of our recent videos. But yeah, we're basically moving out of fear into neutral. I think we could see some more fear before we're out of the woods here. But overall, long term, you guys know, I think this bull run is still in play. Let's go over the top 10 coins for the day. So we have Bitcoin sitting at 47,000, Ethereum at 3,300, Cardano at $2.33. BNB at $407, XRP at $1.06, and as you guys can see, we got mainly red on the day today. Solana at $140, Polkadot at $33, Dogecoin at 23 cents, and we have AVAX, which has flipped Luna, and AVAX is now sitting at $64. And with that said, guys, that is the video for today. If you enjoyed it, make sure you tap the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. If you want to be updated every time I put out a video, you can hit the bell, and YouTube should send you notifications every time I put out an upload. To all my to the end viewers, you guys know I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for all of your support. And with that said, guys, I will see you on the next one. If any of you guys need to get in touch with me, Patreon is the best place to do it. I will be hanging in the Discord most of the day, as I basically just have a bunch of research and content to do today. So I will see you guys on the next one. Have a great day, everybody.